It's moist, sweet, soft, delicious.
I got a story for you.
Story? It's not a story.
Is it an adventure or a story? We're having an adventure. Lisa's going to do some baking.
Come on, follow me. So this was a baking class that Peter, using his investigative journalism skills, found on Instagram and signed me up for. Secretly, I think he really wanted to take this class himself because he enjoys baking as much, maybe even more than I do. This was challenging on a couple of different levels. First, because I'm just a home baker, but I could tell the rest of the students in this class had some skills. And secondly, this class was challenging because it was entirely in Spanish. I had my recipe, that's receta in Spanish, and made quick work of getting everything into the bowl, mainly because everything was already measured out for me. But the kneading, now that was another story. I was so happy when the instructor said, let's use the mixer to finish the kneading process, because I was definitely losing that fight. Once my dough came out, we had to weigh it and divide it in two. 5 minutes to rise. 5 minutes. After it rose, I needed to roll it out, spread a line of cream down one side, fold the dough over, seal it, roll it, and then place it into a greased bundt pan because I was about to make rosca dulces, 2 of them. But before they went in the oven, they needed to go into the proofing cabinet to rise one final time. So we're in break right now because we're waiting for it to rise for 30 minutes. Yeah.
Did you know that you were going to go to do some weightlifting and stuff like that?
I did not. I mean, I knew that it was going to be, yes. Okay. Like, I knew that it was going to be strenuous, but no idea that it was going to be that strenuous. They're calling us back in right now, so I'm going to get some coffee and go into the class. And so in our 30-minute class, that was all in Spanish, we learned some tips and got lots of good baking insights. You know, I'm feeling really proud of myself for being able to follow along in this class because I know I could not have done this 3 years ago when I first moved to Panama. This is what my rosca dulce looked like. All that's left now is to finish with this egg wash so it'll brown nice and pretty when it's baked. And off we go to the oven. I think Peter is just as excited as I am to sample the finished product. And when it finally was done, I was quite impressed. That's my tray right there. The instructor made some extras so that we could all have a taste test without cutting into our own. You know, there's nothing like warm, sweet bread hot out of the oven. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Oh my God. Wow. Holy moly.
Yeah, we were both surprised at how good it was. And in the end, I even got a certificate, in addition to my 2 freshly baked rosca dulces. You came with me. You followed along. You saw where I hesitated, where I struggled, and where I stayed with it anyway. You know, I'm realizing some things. Little by little, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I could not have done this 3 years ago. Back then, the language was harder, my confidence was shakier, and I probably would have tapped out. What about you? If you've been watching from the sidelines of your own life with something you've been wanting to try, maybe this is your moment to notice what's changing for you.